how you doing? So I want to thank you for checking out this page. My name is Okere Gospel Kelsey. I'm a web and digital marketing consultant based in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so I know the reason why you landed on this page is probably because you are into web programming or you want to learn how to program. Okay, now programming is good. Okay, it is a very important and a lucrative skill set that anybody can venture into, most especially in 2020. Okay, but a lot of people, starting out, they don't want to do it by themselves. Okay, people go to YouTube to watch videos. I'm not against YouTube, all right. So but the thing is this: now it is better you look for a mentor, somebody who can mentor you in this field, than just trying to do it all by yourself. Okay, like I myself, I am a self-taught programmer. Okay, I've been doing this for over 5 years now. Okay, I taught myself how to program, all right, with materials online. Okay, but it wasn't easy for me. It wasn't easy for me because I know what I went through. Sometimes I had to learn things I was not supposed to learn, because I had no mentor. I had nobody to put me through. Okay, so for you, I wouldn't want you to make the same mistake. I wouldn't want you to make the same mistake. The best you can do for yourself is to get a mentor, all right? And if you're programming, okay, then also getting a mentor will also play a good part for you, because some of the mistakes you would have made or that you probably are bound to make, along the way, you're going to find yourself not making those mistakes any longer. Okay, so another thing again I want to talk about is for most web programmers or developers out there, some of us have found ourselves stuck in what we call tutorial purgatory. Okay, so now what this means is like I have many people who I personally know, okay, who have interviewed personally. Now most of these guys, they've started learning how to program for years. But I spent like 3-4 years into this, and they still don't have a portfolio to show forth for. They don't have a portfolio. Okay, they have been learning. All you do is learn. Okay, so you listen. No employer, nobody will hire you out there to work with them or do projects, even to work in a team, if you don't have a portfolio to show. So it's not all about learning. It's about being able to put what you've learned into practice. It's about building projects. It's about completing a project. Okay, so because that is what people will see, and they will say, okay, this person is competent. This guy actually knows what he's doing. All right? You don't blow grammar. You don't call all the terms that are involved in programming for anybody. They don't care about that. The employers don't care about that. All they want to see is what you can do. That is the only way you can convince them. Okay? So it is very important that you put everything you've learned together and build something with it. All right, programming is something nice. Is one of the best skills out there for most people right now. Okay, it's one of the trending skills. These guys are paid well. Programmers are paid handsomely. Even in Nigeria here, you can get a developer job that you can earn hundreds of naira. Okay, good amount of money. All right, talk less of out there in America. And the good thing about this skill set is you don't have to, sometimes you don't have to work for anybody. You can be a freelancer. You can stay here in Nigeria and work for clients over there in US or other parts of the world, as long as you have your laptop and an internet connection. It's that simple. Okay, so that is money to be made in this industry. But first of all, you need to learn. You need to show forth what you can do. This is what people want to see. Okay, so now we have a course for you. Okay, now for those of you that have learned HTML, that have learned CSS, JavaScript, okay, most of you have even learned PHP. Okay, but at the end of the day, you've not probably been able to develop anything. You've not been able to put these technologies together and build something with it. So that is what we are about to show you guys, okay, in this particular course. All right, we are going to be developing a result checker web application. Okay, this application is awesome. It is what many schools are using today. Like for those of us who check our results online when we finish writing exam with WAEC and probably JAM, okay, this is something similar to that. Okay, now after building this application, you can deploy it. Schools can use it. You can sell it to schools and make money off them. All right, so the idea of this particular course is to help you, bring everything you've learned together and build something with it. All right, your HTML skill, your CSS skill, your JavaScript skill, your PHP skill. For those of us that have learned how to work with databases like MySql, guys, this is the place to be. All right, you're going to be using every of these skill sets, bringing them together and build something with it. All right, so now this particular course is already on Udemy, and we are selling this course for $19, which is close to 9,000 naira with the current exchange rate for dollar today. But guys, if you can sign up this minute, you can sign up today, you're going to get this course for 1,000 naira. All right, you're going to get it for 1,000 naira, and that is not all. You are also going to join our mentorship program where we mentor our students all the way. Okay, we are not going to leave you by the road. Okay, we're not going to leave by the road. We're going to mentor you all the way. We're going to be with you all the way. Okay, now you're also going to be entitled to my one-on-one calling. Anytime you have an issue, you can call me on phone. I'm always going to be there to put you through anything at all that you have challenges with. Just give me a call and I'm going to be there with you. Also, by the time you enroll for this course, you're also going to find other resources in your dashboard that you're going to use to complement your programming journey. Guys, this is huge. Okay, I'm doing this for you because this is my way of giving back to the community. Okay, so just click on the link below and sign up for this course today. And the next thing I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to in the next screen now, I'm going to go to my computer and I will show you the back end of this application. I'm developing two back ends, one for students and one for admin. Okay, so the back end is what I'm going to show you in the next video, guys. Okay, so thank you for checking out this course, and I want to see you guys in class. Okay, make sure to click on the link below and register for this course today. You're getting a huge 90% discount if you can sign up today. Okay, so this is the back end of the application, and we are faced with the login page. So how we log in to the system is using a username and a registration number. So I'm going to go ahead and enter a typical student username in the system already, and I will also enter the reg number. Then I'm going to click on I agree to the academic terms and conditions before clicking on submit and continue. Okay, meanwhile we also have validations in check here for in case a student is entering the wrong username. There is a check here that tells you that username is required if you left it empty, and if you enter a username that does not exist in the system, there's also an error check for that as well. As you can see, username doesn't exist. So you're going to be learning how to do all of this in the application and more. Okay, so I'm going to submit and continue, and here we are at the student dashboard. So from here the student can check his or her result, and to do that there are requirements here. The first one is the class serial number and the generated pin. Then the examination year the student has to select, and also select the examination term. Then go ahead and click on check result. Okay, now I need to also point that we have perfect validations here as well. Like if I try checking result without filling this space, I have an error message here that says I should enter the card serial number. And another one again is if a student tries to enter another student's serial number, that is not also going to work. So the way this application is designed, it is one student for one serial number. You cannot use another person's own. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get a serial number for this particular student. I'm going to get that from your database, but the admin will be the one to be generating these serial numbers, which I'm going to show you once we get to the admin section of the application. So let me go to database and pick a serial number. I also need to point out that there is an expiration date for the serial number as well. Once the serial number expires, the student cannot use it any longer. So you can set all of this from the application as an admin. Now this student is Obago David, which is the student we are using to test run here. Obago David. So I'm going to go here. If you check on this section, I have the expire date and the date issued. Now this particular pin was used by Obago, and also we have another pin here used by the same Obago. So this particular pin here was purchased after this previous one expired, alright, for that particular student. So if I try using this particular pin, you're going to see that we'll get an error telling us that this pin has expired or does not exist or belongs to another student in the system. So this is the generated pin number. I'm going to copy and just paste it there. I'm going to select 2019 and I'm going to select first term. Then I'm going to click on check results. This is going to give us an error that is either the pin is wrong, or it has expired, or the pin doesn't belong to this particular student. Alright, so I have another pin that this student has purchased that is still valid and has not expired, which is this one here. As you can see, it's going to expire 12th of November 2020. So I'm going to copy this particular pin for this particular student. Then I'm going to go back to the dashboard. I'm going to replace it here with the existing one, 2019 first term, check results, and boom, our result is fetching. Okay, so but unfortunately we don't have a result for this particular student, no result found for this user, so which means that the admin has not uploaded any result for this particular user. Okay, I'm going to click to go back to dashboard, and let's check for a particular student that has a result uploaded by the admin already. So to do that, I'm going to log out of this particular student account and log in to another student on account. Okay, so let me quickly get a student to log into. Okay, so the person I'm going to be logging into here with is OMIGIE, and I'm going to quickly get the reg number of this student from the database quickly. Okay, now all of these details are in the admin section, so I'm just going to quickly search for it here. Okay, so 100, show 100, and let me search. Okay, so this is the reg number for this student. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it here, then agree, submit, and continue. So here we are in the dashboard of this particular student. So the same thing we did for the previous one. I'm going to get the pin of this student. Okay, let's get the pin. Alright, this is it. That is 4. But if you notice, this pin has also expired. It expired on the 11th of January 2020. So that means this pin is not going to work. We need to tweak the expiration date a bit for it to work. So I'm going to copy this and paste it here, then this, and check results. As you can see, it's giving us the same error it gave the previous one. So why does that is happening? Because this particular pin has expired. As you can see, the expiration date is 11th excuse me, is 11th of January 2020. So what I'm going to do here is to tweak that expiration date a bit. So I'm going to bring it forward. So I'm going to double click here to edit this detail, and I'm going to put it on the 12th, the same 12th of November. Then I'll click enter there. Okay, then I'm going to try the pin again. Okay, so I'm going to try it again. I think that is the same pin. 4 2, yeah, that's it. So let's try it again. Let's refresh the page. Try it again. So I'm going to paste and first forwards 420. Then this one is this. Then select year 2019. Select 10, first 10. Click on check result. What's going on? Okay, maybe I copied the wrong thing again. Oh, what I even changed? I changed for the wrong person. I was changing it for Anna. So let's do it properly for this person this time around. 12, 11 here. Okay, click enter. Good. So let's try it again. Refresh the page a second time. Try it again. 4, and close this, and of course this and this. Then check results. Yeah, fetching result. Please wait. So let's see. And here we have this particular student result. So now there are two things you can do here. One, the result is displayed. You can either download the result or you view the results. Okay, so I'm going to click on view. Alright, click on view, and this is it. You are fetching this particular student result. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to blur the name of the school because I don't want you guys to see the name of the school, but this is just a format of the result. So the idea is for you to prepare your results for your school, upload it to this platform, and the student will log in here and check their results. Okay, so that is what this application is designed for students to just come and check their results. So the admin will do the job of uploading each student's result to the system after it must have been prepared in the school. Okay, so that's it on the student section. And also I need to point out that you can also download your result. Once you click on download, automatically this is going to download, and you can save it as a PDF file which you're going to get from your downloads folder, and you can view it with a PDF reader on your system or phone. Okay, so that is the end of the student section. I'm going to quickly show you the admin section. Okay, so here we are at the admin section of the application. So first of all, I'm going to click to enter the admin username to log in, and I'm going to enter the password. Then I'm going to click on login. Alright, I've been logged in successfully. So from here, like I said, this is where the admin can upload the results for each student in the school. So first of all, to upload result, this is the form the admin has to use on the left hand corner of the dashboard. Then on the right hand side we have the menu, the dashboard menu, the view pin request menu, and the rest of the menu here. Okay, so first of all, I am going to upload a result for a typical student in the application. And also I need to point out that we have validations on this form as well. So if I try to submit click on upload result without filling this form, I'm going to get an error that tells me that I should select the class, and that goes on and on. If you select the class, maybe year 7, and you decide to click on upload result again, it's still going to tell you to select the name of the student. So it goes on and on until all the field sections here form sections here are validated accordingly. Okay, so also we have, I'm going to show you this, that by the time you select a particular class, if you notice, the name of the student automatically loads from the database. So we are doing this with the Ajax technology. So you're going to learn how to fetch data asynchronously from the database by using Ajax without page refresh. You're going to learn this in the application. Okay, so by the time I select a class that does not have a student in it, I'm going to get an error that says names not found. Okay, so let me select a result for a typical class year 7, and I'm going to go with any name here. Let's say for example Adedoni Jesse. Okay, so examination year, I'm going to select 2019. Okay, examination term, let's just say first term. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and select a PDF file. Only PDF files are allowed here. We have validations for that too. So I'm going to click on browse. Okay, so I'm just going to select any PDF file. Now this could just be the PDF file of the result of that particular student that the admin must have, or the school must have prepared. So I'm just going to go to my document and select any PDF file. Okay, I'm going to select any PDF file to upload quickly. So this is a PDF file. Okay, I'm going to just select this one. So this is supposed to be the student result. Then I'm going to click on upload result. Okay, now it's working. That has happened. Now I also need to point out that if I try to upload the result again for this particular student, I'm going to get an error like year 7. They don't use JC. This was the student we uploaded before. Then probably year 2019 second term, or maybe the same first term. Okay, so I click on browse and I select a PDF file of the result again, and I try to upload. I'm going to get an error that tells me that result has already been uploaded for that particular student. As you can see, result has already been uploaded for first term 2019. Okay, so now that is that. So the next thing I'm going to do, admin can view pin request, because when a user requests wants to check the result, they have to request a pin from the admin. So this is where admin can view the number of pins that has been issued in the system to students. Okay, so these are the number of pins, the serial number here, the pin ID, okay, the pin number, rather, date it was issued, the expiry date, and the person that is using it in the system. So everything is showing here. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Then under view uploaded result, this is the section that shows all the results that the admin must have uploaded. So as you can see, the last one I uploaded right about now was year 7 at Adedoyin Jesse, first term 2019, and that's the one showing at the top on this page. So I can either delete the result, I can either view the result, okay, I can either view the result, or I can also download the result. So this is it. All right, this is it. So okay, so this could be a typical result for a student. You get. Now I'm going to close this page. Then I'm having a download button here, which the admin can also download this result with. So I'm going to go back again. So I'm having view all students. Okay, so admin can view all the students in the application. All right, so as you can see here, you're on page 1 of 15, and we have pagination 1 to 15 here. Okay, so we have page 14 of 15 now. I'm going to go back to the first page. So we have a nice pagination here, and I need to point out that admin can also delete a particular student in the application. Like if I click on delete for Alfred Okeke, this is going to be deleted. Okay, as you can see, student data was deleted successfully. I'm going to click on OK, and it's going to bring me back to the student page. Then I can edit an individual student. I click on edit, a modal is going to pop up. As you can see, I'm editing Nanyeri's immaculate information. So I'm going to show you how you can do something like this in a modal situation whereby you'll be able to edit any value that pops up in the modal. Okay, I'm going to show you how this can easily be integrated. It's not difficult, you're going to be able to do it. Okay, then one last feature that I'm supposed to have added here is the search feature. Now I just decided to save the best for the last, so we're going to be doing this together in the course. Okay, I'm going to be doing it together with you in the course. I'm not going to be adding this, I'm going to be doing this with Ajax. By the time we type any student name here, automatically it's going to load here, so I'm going to do it together with you in the course. All right, so I'll quickly go back to I'm going to go back to the admin dashboard again. Okay, let me just take away all of this and hit enter to go back there directly. So another thing I want to show you, the last feature here, is generate pins. Admin can generate pins for every student in the application from this particular page. Okay, so this is it. Now this is the place. Now the only thing admin needs to do here is to select the maximum number of pins to generate. Okay, the number of pins to generate, and the maximum is 100. You can't generate more than 100. So you either click this to enter the number, or you can just come here and type the number you want to enter manually and click on generate pin, and the pins will be generated for you. Okay, the pins should be generated. So what I'm going to do right about now, I'm just going to click I'm going to enter the number of pins that I want to generate. Let's say I want to generate like 4 or 5 pins, or maybe let's say 6 is enough. So let's say 6 pins just for demonstration purpose. Then I'm going to click on generate pin. Okay, and having an error generating pin here. What's going on? Okay, so I was able to fix that particular issue from the code base. So now, first of all, if you're trying to generate a pin without entering anything here, it tells you please enter the number of pins to generate. And of course, if you enter any value, let's say that's above 100, let's say I'm above 101, and click on generate, I'm going to also get an error. Number must be between 1 and 100. Okay, so now I'm going to enter like 6 to generate, and I want to take note of this number here. The last pin here was 73118. Okay, 73187. So let's take note of that, so that we'll know if the pin is generating or not. So I'm going to enter 6 here, and I'm going to click on generate pin, and as you can see, I have pin generated successfully. Okay, so if you scroll down, as you can see, we have 1 2 3 4. This is the first 6 pins generated, and this was the last one. Okay, becoming number 7. Alright, now also you have a status section here. Now what this means is whenever a pin is used by anybody in the system, automatically it takes the status of close. So no other user in the system can use the same pin that another person is using. Okay, that's how we designed it. Once a person uses a pin for the first time, it is tied to that person, and no other person can use that particular pin. Okay, so this is all to the admin section, guys, and I believe I've broken down this application. I've shown you what this application can do. So I urge you to enroll for the course, and let's build this thing together in the course section. Okay, so also I need to point out that you're going to be getting the complete source code to this application. Once you enroll, you're going to get a complete source code. Now I sell this source code as some schools have sold this code to for like 10,000 naira. Okay, some I sold it to them for like 15k, just the source code to use in their school. But you're going to be getting it for free, and you can sell it to any school, like I said, and that is just it. Okay, so loads of more freebies will be available in your student section once you enroll for the course. So thanks for joining, and guys, I'm going to see you in the course. Okay.